gamers? It's Doctor Redstone. Hey, what is going on, gamers? It's Doctor Redstone signing in to another episode on the channel. Today's episode, well, we're getting lunch over here at Subway. That's kind of a thing. But what we are going to be talking about is what is left over in the limited time shop. Now, we did talk yesterday about the Decaaniversory, and today's episode I wanted to go ahead and talk about what is left over in the shop. Now, talking about that, we do have the Decatron armor, which was from last year. We also do have some other things in there, such as, what is it, the Fury? Let me know down in the comment section below. I can't remember the name. That armor we have there setting up, so you guys can go ahead and spin those, the ECs, the ethereal cores. Go ahead and grab one of those bad boys, and that is actually really dang good if you were to ask me. So without further ado, cue that intro. I'm gonna go ahead and have lunch, and I'll meet you guys back at the office to finish this thing out. Bah! Alrighty, gamers, and jumping on back into this one, we made it back to the office. Lunch is all done. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic day, by the way. So we do have a couple things going on right now in the shop, in the store. We have starter pack available, so we do have the fusion tree. Is it the fusion event, I guess, not the fusion tree. Sorry about that. We do have that armor, which is absolutely beast and definitely something you guys are going to want to grab for next month. So if you guys grab it, let me know down in the comment section below. I debated about trying for it. Maybe on the global account we'll do something here in the future. I don't know what we're going to do with that bad boy quite yet. But let's go ahead and jump into the limited time shop right now and see exactly what we have going on. Because there is a couple things going on. We did talk about we already got Decaaniversory armors out of the way. We're not going to be talking about that. Fury Barricade, that's the one that I was talking about. So if you did this correct, you have 80 and 80. You guys went ahead and got a T12 armor. Now if you take that 140 that's left over out of all that's available, get yourself one of those. Why not? That thing is such a beast. You guys might absolutely need that. You guys will need that for next month, so definitely something to make sure and consider. Hopefully you guys have gotten all of those thus far, all the ECs, ethereal cores, if that's what you guys wanted to do. Now, as a free-to-play player, we're going to be talking a little bit more about that at the end of the weekend, this weekend, whatever you guys want to call it. Now we do have these right here, the Decatron armors, which was so popular giving last year's armor, which was decent overall. It still stands up today. My theory on most armors, anything over 10,000 attack, 10,000 defense, you guys are going to want to go ahead and grab. Now looking at these ones, they have the, what is it, the A4, D6, A5, D5, and then the A6, D4. So that's attack and defense. That one's pretty darn good overall. So taking into consideration with these guys right here, if you guys have enough to purchase one Decatron armor, you guys can also buy 20 or 10 attack and 10 defense. So theoretically, you guys can make 2 of these Decatron armors if you guys were able to get one. Now, right now, I believe I have 1,700 materials, so that will be enough to craft me 1 Decatron armor and 8 level up. So we can do some attack, some defense, yada yada yada. But the main thing to get out of this one right now is a simple fact that if we have 100 of these, I don't remember what the materials were, but if we have 100 of these laying around, you guys can buy a Decatron armor, and then you guys can use your AP to go ahead and get some of the attack stats and defensive boosts. Now, one thing that I do want to break down real quick to just kind of keep this in mind, I know that I was talking about me already having one, but if you've never had one, it's going to cost you 250 AP to go and grab one of the armors, which is pretty easy to go ahead and grab. That's realistically, what, 30 minutes of grinding of the rare spawn boss, so make sure and grab one of those. Next up, it's going to cost you 2,500 aerial protocols AP, 2,500 AP to go ahead and get 10 in total 5 attack, 5 defense, 6 attack, 4 defense, whatever combination you guys want to go ahead and get. I'm gonna go and put up stats up so you guys can see all the different armors, so you guys can see exactly which one you guys want to go ahead and grab. Me personally, I may spend, what is that? I think that's about 5,000 in total, and I should be able to get 2 of the Decatron last year's armor, get that thing all the way fully maxed out, which is gonna definitely help in the long run. Now, you also need the ring and the amulet, and that's gonna go ahead and cost you 500 AP, that's it. 250 for the ring, 250 for the amulet, bam, done. Now the pet, I don't think that I would probably recommend getting the pet, just because of the simple fact that I don't think it really did that much, or maybe I'll grab it just because it's a limited time thing. I don't know, but relatively simple. If you're gonna be spending 3,000 aerial protocol, you're gonna be able to grab a Decatron armor, which you guys are probably gonna have AP left over at the end of this event, so why save it, spend it now. Speaking of leftover materials, items, everything like that, we will probably have some of the GMs that will be left over unless you decide to do this. If you guys go ahead and grab one of the reallocation armors, yeah, if you guys make sure and grab one of these ones, 2 of these ones, 3 of these ones, 4 or 5, whatever it may be, you guys can actually switch your armors as it comes through with the next couple months, depending upon which ones you guys get. Keeping in mind, the first element does not change, it's the second element that will change. So if you have earth and air and you give it a spirit, it's gonna be earth and spirit, okay? Keep that one in mind, but maybe keep a couple of these ones in the back pocket, you know what I'm saying? Okay, back over here. So one thing that I do want to mention to you guys is a simple fact of the epic boss armors, the epic boss battles, everything like that. We did a video about this, so I'm not going to stress too much about it, but the simple fact that they're looking at 156 GMs to get that one transferred over for 100 tokens, tickets, you guys know what I'm talking about. They look just like tickets. Deca, figure it out. Anyways, so if you guys go ahead and have leftover ones, make sure and cash those bad boys in to grab 100 of those tokens so you guys can get that epic boss armor. Most of those things are pretty darn good. If you were able to get a month to month, I would say you would keep, it would be a relative armor following the next month and the following one after that. Those ones are really good armor, so make sure and make sure you guys kind of have. So definitely something to keep in mind as the event is winding down here in the next 5 days. You guys want to make sure and use all of your currency, because I really don't think that they're going to be able to have another advantage to use this currency in the future, especially how long that they've had this event going for. So keep that one in mind. Last but not least, they do have the remake. This bad boy right here, I believe, was a fire and air the last time around. This one is a water and air, and it looks okay. Doesn't look crazy. It's just all blue. I mean, whatever. Anyways, we're not talking about the armor. We are talking, what the heck? We're not talking about the armor, we're talking about the stats. And the stats overall for this bad boy is phenomenal. Knowing that you guys are gonna need this one for next month, maybe you guys might consider grabbing this one. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys are planning to grab this one, you guys going for the regular, you guys going for the plus, let me know what you guys are planning to do this weekend. Definitely excited to hear from you guys. Alrighty gamers, and that is going to be absolutely everything for me. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this event. Hopefully you guys are grinding. Hopefully everybody is doing good and fantastic. We're definitely trying to see exactly what we can do when it comes to events and videos and stuff like that. But don't worry, don't stress. I got a whole list of stuff they're looking to be bringing out to the channel. Some Knights and Dragons related, some other apps related. But a majority of it is still going to be Knights and Dragons. So hopefully you guys are excited to hear that. That is going to be absolutely everything from me. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to smash that like button. Definitely helps me out more than you know. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, put those down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe before you go. This is Dr. Redstone signing out. Thanks, YouTube. Peace.